Hello once again everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Rayman Origins. This is episode 43 and today we're taking on the Moody Clouds speedruns. And first and foremost we have on top of Old Smokey here. Now don't let the length of this video fool you, these levels are hard as hell and they gave me the worst of the troubles amongst all of the levels we had to speedrun. I don't know how many times I had to retry these levels and I warned you guys that they were pretty difficult. In the main playthrough I was complaining about these levels and dreading having to speedrun them, but when it actually came time to do them, I was dreading them even more. But I eventually made it through them, and while it may look impressive me doing it here, trust me, it wasn't very impressive if you got to see all the takes. I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat this one and pretend like I did very well, because I didn't. And you guys don't deserve to be lied to like that, because you would know I was lying. These levels kicked my butt, I can tell you that much. And I have no idea how I salvaged this here. Do I salvage this? I do. I was worried I'd left a take in again, or a death in again, but I somehow salvaged that. I salvaged the unsalvageable, and these damn robots are such a pain in the butt in these levels. I get lucky with the timing here. I probably should have waited, but I just go straight through, and the timing just lined up. This part's actually really hard because these guys are, I believe, indestructible unless you have the rocks. I take a hit there, and I almost take another hit. I avoid the extra hit because it's not really worth it. I don't believe I got either of the trophies on these, so forgive me on that. But we made it through with only 8 seconds to spare on the Electoon. I think that's the closest we've come to not actually getting the Electoon. Normally we get just barely over the time. We got Mecha No Mistake, the level that I hate. I left a little beginning in there because that's where I grabbed my extra hit, and you trust me, you definitely want to have that extra hit for this level. But this part right here is problematic. I just hate getting through here because the timing is so tricky, but if you ground pound right there, you can make it through those last two at once. Here, if you go right off the bat and waste no time, you can make it up there. I end up taking an extra hit like a moron. I'm too hard on myself, guys, so I'm just joking when I call myself a moron and an idiot and all that stuff, so please don't take it as serious as it may sound. I like to, it's just one of those things I do. But right here, this part's a little bit tricky. Kind of reminds me of some parts in Super Meat Boy. If you guys watch that Let's Play, you probably know what parts I'm talking about. Coming up is... These parts right here are really difficult. I don't know how I didn't die there. I almost did. These parts with these platforms are really difficult because if you don't go fast enough and they disappear, you're in trouble. You gotta start the whole thing over again. And I'm pretty sure there's one like right before the very end, and that's the one that kind of kills me a lot. And I'll point out why when we get there. This is a long level too, so having to start over is just a real pain in the butt. I was really frustrated by the end of this. This part's just aggravating because of having to go in the middle here and having to wait. You can make it out right there, and it probably would have saved a lot of time if I had, but unfortunately I didn't make it out, and I just waited for it to go around. I figured I'd have plenty of time to get the Electoon. I almost get crushed there, which is fantastic. But if you make it out that first time, you can get right into that second gear, or third gear, or fourth gear, whichever one it is. But having to wait kind of sucks, and this robot kind of sucks. And I don't get him in the lava, but I almost put myself in the lava. No idea how I avoided that. But we'll just ignore the robot guy. Get the heck out of here because I hate that screen. But there's a screen I hate even worse, and that's this one. This is the very end of this freaking level speedrun. And the reason why I hate it is coming up. None of this. It's this part right here. Those crushing things have killed me countless times on the speedrun. But there's no way in hell I'm getting the trophy at this point. But I'm happy enough to just finish the level with the Electoon. Which we did. We barely missed the trophy though, so we put on a good show. But that's it for the speedrun, guys. We'll get back into the main game tomorrow. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you then.